Hello students, welcome to Siddhapur Mathematics Academy. Now in today's class, I will give the condition for parallelism and perpendicularity of a lines in terms of their slopes. So in the last class, we studied the slope of the line in two forms. The first one is if you are familiar with angle, that means if a line makes an angle theta with the positive direction of x-axis, then the slope is tan theta. Next, if 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2 is given, then the slope is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. And also I told one important thing, the slope of the line is denoted by m. Slope of the line is denoted by m. That means you can write m is equal to tan theta. You also write m is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. See, now moving to the next one, condition for parallelism and perpendicularity of a lines in terms of their slopes. First one, here, if m1 and m2 are slopes of two lines, or let m1 and m2 are slopes of two lines. If the lines are parallel, then m1 is equal to m2. That means their slopes are equal. And conversely, that means if the slopes are equal, you can say that the two lines are parallel. Next, let m1 and m2 are slopes of two lines if the lines are perpendicular, then m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. That is, the product of their slopes is equal to minus 1. The product of their slopes is equal to minus 1. Please note down, they are very important points to remember. Now I am moving to the examples. See the examples. Find the slope of the lines. The first one. 4 questions I give. Slope of the line passing through the points. Three comma minus 2 and minus 1 comma 4. That means 2 points are given. If 2 points are given, you know what is the formula. This is x1 y1. This is x2 y2. Is slope m is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. What is y2? y2 is 4. Middle minus y1 is minus 2 divided by minus 1 minus 3. Here minus into minus becomes plus. And minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. 6 upon minus 4, or you can write minus middle and after cancellation minus 3 by 2. So this is the first question. Find the slope of the line passing through 3 comma minus 2 and minus 1 comma 4. Moving to the second question, passing through the points 3 comma minus 2 and 7 comma minus 2. This is x1, x2, y2. Same formula. Substitute that values. What is y2? y2 is minus 2 minus of minus 2 divided by x2 is 7 minus 3. Minus 2 minus into minus becomes plus divided by 4. 0 upon 4 is 0. This is second one. Moving to the third one. Slope of the line passing to the point 3 comma minus 2 and 3 comma 4. This is x2, y2. The formula will be same. 2 points are given means we are using the same formula. Write down that values. What is y2? y2 is 4 minus of minus 2. x2 is 3, x1 is 3. 4 plus 2 upon 0, that is infinity, which is not defined. Correct? Next, moving to the fourth question. Find the slope of the line which makes an angle of inclination 60 degree with the positive direction of x-axis. See here, if it makes an angle of 60 degree with the positive direction of x-axis means what is given? Theta is given. Then which formula we are using? We are using m is equal to tan theta. Therefore, slope m is equal to tan theta. That is tan 60 degree. What is tan 60 degree? Tan 60 degree is root 3. Now I am giving you one important derivation, that is angle between the lines. See here, the important derivation, angle between two straight lines. Here this is the straight line 1, L1, this is L2, and this is the figure. See everything, just see the figure and whatever I am giving, just compare. Let the lines L1 and L2 be two non-vertical. Vertical means they are straight. Perpendicular, they are not perpendicular here. Be two non-vertical lines with the slope m1. The first line has a slope m1 and m2 respectively. If theta 1 and theta 2, this theta 1 and theta 2 be the inclination of the lines L1 and L2 respectively. You know the inclination, that's why I am writing the slope. Slope m1 is the slope of first line and first inclination is theta 1. So m1 is equal to tan theta 1, m2 is equal to tan theta 2. Let see the figure. Let theta be the angle, this angle. Theta be the angle between the lines between the lines 1 and 2. Then from the figure we have what you are studied in the previous class. Exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angle. That already we are familiar. Exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angle. That means theta 1 is equal to theta plus theta 2. That we are writing from the figure. Theta 1 is equal to theta plus theta 2. Then what is theta? Theta is equal to theta 1 minus theta 2. And you are familiar. M1, M2 are nothing but tan theta 1 and tan theta 2. Now applying tan on both the sides. Therefore, applying tan on both the sides, tan theta is equal to tan theta 1 minus theta 2. And in the trigonometry already we are familiar with this formula, tan A minus B. Tan theta 1 minus tan theta 2 upon 1 plus tan theta 1 into tan theta 2. What is tan theta 1? M1. This is M2 upon 1 plus M1 into M2. So tan theta is equal to M1 minus M2 upon 1 plus M1 into M2. Thus the angle between the lines whose slopes are m1 and m2 is given by tan theta is equal to m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 into m2. The angle is acute or obtuse. That is very important. The angle is acute, that is Laghu Kona, or Kannada medium students, Laghu Kona or Vishala Kona. The angle is acute or obtuse. According as m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 into m2 is positive or negative. If we require only the acute angle between the lines, we write tan theta is equal to modulus m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 into m2 to avoid the negative sign. Understood? So this is how we are finding the angle between two lines. Moving to the examples. Here, if the angle between two lines is pi by 4 and slope of a line is 1 by 2, find the slope of the other line. Given theta is equal to pi by 4, angle between the lines. M1 is equal to m by 2. M2 is a question mark. Let M2 is equal to m. Let us check for our convenience. Understood? We have tan theta is equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 into m2. Remember, in the formula list, if you write m2 minus m1, because most of the lectures they are giving the derivation in the form of m2 minus m1. That is also correct. This one is also correct. Write down that values. Tan 45, and here m2 I wrote m to make the convenience, for to write conveniently I wrote that one. M1 is 1 by 2, m we don't know, it is 1 plus 1 by 2 into m. Tan 45, pi by 4 is 45, 1 is equal to, take the LCM for this, it is under modulus 1 minus 2m upon 2 whole divided by 2 plus m divided by 2. This 2 and this 2 get cancels. 1 is equal to modulus of 1 minus 2m upon 2 plus m. And here I am giving you one important interesting point, students. Here this is a modulus, this is without modulus. Now I want to remove the modulus. At that time, one side modulus without and another side is without modulus, means write down where modulus is not there, write down plus or minus when you are removing the modulus at that step. That means here we got two answers. You have to calculate both. plus or minus 1 is equal to 1 minus 2m upon 2 plus m. Two answers. One is with plus and one is with minus. Cross multiply. 2 plus m is equal to 1 minus 2m. The term with m one side, without m one side. 3m is equal to minus 1. M is minus 1 by 3. And here also cross multiply, because of this minus, both term will get minus. Then again term with m one side, without m. It is minus m, taking minus 2m on that side, plus 2m. Third term without m. That means we got two answers. Either the slope of the another line is either minus 1 by 3 or 3. Minus 1 by 3 or 3 according to the problem. So this is how we are calculating the slope of the line with the help of that formula. It is either minus 1 by 3 or 3. So in the next class I am giving you some more examples and I will start the exercise. First exercise in the NCERT.